I got canceled.
Grow or Die. New special by Delia just came out recently, I think about a week ago. It was very funny. I'm not going to hate and just pile on the bandwagon of being a Delia hater. It was very funny. Couple critiques. He needs to stop laughing at his own jokes so much. Which he does quite a bit in this special. He laughs at his own jokes, and it kind of takes you out of it a little bit. Also, when he's doing a bit, he needs to just commit to it a little bit more.
We watched a bunch of Netflix, and then we stopped watching Netflix the day Netflix cut me out of a bunch of shit. Listen, it was a woke move, but it was a business move, and for that, I understand. But let me just tell you one thing about it, all right? Let me tell you, okay? All right. Listen, one of the things that Netflix cut me out of was an episode of a TV series, and another person in another episode of that same TV series was Caitlyn Jenner. Now listen, all right? I don't know if you know this, but Caitlyn Jenner fucking killed someone, okay? She killed someone. She killed someone. Google it. She killed someone! And she's in the thing, and I'm not in the thing! Dude, she killed someone. She ran a dude over. That guy died. He's still dead. His family's sad, so sad, and she's in the thing and I'm not in the thing! Listen, we all make mistakes, but hers was murder!
But, you know, it's not the most cerebral comedy. It doesn't make you think that deeply, but it's silly and it makes you laugh, so that's what I like about it. I also believe that if Delia started promoting this special beyond just the LA podcast, beyond just Brendan Schaub and Brian Callen podcasts, if you went to New York City, if you went to Austin, Texas, if you did some of those podcasts, it could actually blow him up. He could be 100% back. Delia could be back, bro.
After they're born after 2020, like, I don't want him growing up to be a fucking weirdo. I don't like it, right? Fuck weirdos. I don't like weirdos. I don't like weirdos at all. As a matter of fact, fuck weirdos, okay? No, I don't like weirdos. Be regular. I can't stand it, dude. I can't. There's that whole notion, too, where people are like, let your inner weirdness shine. Be the real you. Don't be the real you, okay? Be regular. I don't like that shit. The people with the twisty mustaches! Cut the sides! Go to Austin. Get the fuck out of here, okay?
Like, as good as his stand-up is, his podcast appearances are legendary, bro. Delia podcast appearances are legendary. You can't even hate and say they're not. Some of the podcasts he should be on, I don't know. This is just my opinion, and I'm just hoping for it, because it would blow Delia up again. If he got on Kill Tony, Tony Hinchcliffe has made many jokes at Delia's expense, gotten many laughs at his expense. It would only be fair to let him on the show. Plus, Tony Hinchcliffe was canceled, quote-unquote canceled, like a year ago over some Asian jokes that he made. It would break the internet, bro. Let's be honest. That show, Kill Tony, has become super popular because of the hype around the comedy mothership, Joe Rogan's Club. Also because it's just a great show. It's super entertaining. Some of the recent ones that were great, Ric Flair walking off the stage. Ric Flair getting super sensitive and walking off. This kid, Heath Cortez, some 21-year-old kid who looks like he's 12 years old, who's pretty funny. Also, Adam Ray dressed as Dr. Phil. Some of the recent episodes that were really funny, bro. Also, he could try and get on the Theo Vaughn podcast this past weekend. If he got on that podcast again. They already have two together on that podcast, and they were classics, bro. The two Delia appearances on this past weekend were classic episodes. Also, Andrew Schultz, Flagrant podcast. They've had Brendan Schaub on to talk about the Trugwog. I'm pretty sure they would have Delia on. That would blow up. 1 million views guaranteed. It would also be really funny to see him on a Legion of Skanks podcast. Chris D'Elia at a live taping of Legion of Skanks would be fucking hilarious, bro. It would fit right in. It would be funny, dude. I don't know if he knows any of these people, if he's friends with any of these people. I know he knows Theo Vaughn. But all these other... if he did any of these podcasts, he would be blowing the fuck up. He would be back. 100% would be back. Also, he needs to do like Steve-O does, bro. Steve-O goes on just the right podcast to promote his shit. He just went on Legion of Skanks. He was just on the Adam Friedland show, which is also blowing up. Hilarious. The Adam Friedland show, Nick Mullen, Adam Friedland. That shit is hilarious. Also, he would be really funny on We Might Be Drunk as well. I know he doesn't drink, but they've had guests that don't drink on there before. There's just so many ways he could be promoting this new special, Grow or Die, because the special is good. I mean, he talks about everything, and he seems very sincere. He seems like he means what he's saying in this special, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
But isn't that what love is, right? Like, love is blind like that. I would have got whatever he said on my... Like, if he had said, no dinos, that they get Peppa Pig, I would have got Peppa fucking Pig on my chest. Just a 43-year-old walking around with Peppa Pig on my chest. People would be like, oh, the rumors are true.
Chris D'Elia, he's a funny dude, and this special is actually funny. So I'd like to see him promote it a little more, beyond just going on The Fighter and the Kid. Like, get on some of these East Coast podcasts. Get on an Austin podcast. I really think he could blow this shit up. I don't know who his manager is and what they're suggesting to him, but they should be suggesting these types of podcasts, bro, because he would be great on them, honestly. I honestly can't imagine what Chris D'Elia went through. The public humiliation, the cancellation. He basically had to disappear for like a year, bro.
Happened at the same time. You know, COVID, I was canceled. I had my first son. Like, this is all crazy that this happened at the same time, right? So I took time and I stayed home. I stayed home for a year. And, I stayed home for two reasons, because of COVID and I was canceled, right? Like, I didn't want people to be like, don't cough, and also, fuck you, right? So
I'm not condoning what he did, if what he did was true. I mean, if the accusations are true that he is getting with these underage girls, I don't condone that. That's fucking disgusting, to be honest, but it's been like 3 years. Give the guy a break, right? I just can't imagine the humiliation he went through, but a lot of comedians have went through similar situations, similar cancellations and public outcry. Brendan Schaub, the whole Trug-Wog debacle between him, Bobby Lee, and Kalila. Brendan Schaub openly cheats on his wife. Shane Gillis had a similar situation as Tony Hinchcliffe, where he's doing some Asian jokes on a podcast, gets kicked off of SNL before he even starts working there. Louis C.K. whips his cock out and jerks off in front of employees. Russell Brand, more recently, has had many accusations surface that he's just kind of a ladies' man. He's kind of disgusting. Also, Aziz Ansari goes on dates with women. So there's been a lot of comedians that face backlash recently. But I would just like to see Chris D'Elia get back on the horse, blow up again like he was maybe 2020, 2019. Around then, he was huge, bro. And he could do no wrong. After this cancellation, he's slowly crawling his way back into the mainstream comedy culture. But if he did a couple of these podcasts that I mentioned, it would break the internet, bro. And a lot of these podcasts get laughs at Chris D'Elia's expense. He's become a pundit for underage girls, Chris D'Elia. But I just like to see that he's still going. His special, Grow or Die, is actually very good. I recommend it. It's funny. Like I said, my only critiques are he laughs at his own jokes a little too much. And when he does his little bits, he needs to just commit. Just go into it, bro. But salute everyone for watching. Let me know what you think if you've seen the special. if you even want to see the special after what happened with Chris Delia, like, comment, subscribe, or don't. I don't give a fuck.